This is a great first step in moving Page Avenue down the Highway 94 corridor. We've got a lot of distinguished guests with us today that were all instrumental in making this project happen and are instrumental in getting Route 364 built in St. Charles County.
This has been a long time coming, and there are people here today who were working on this 30 or 40 years ago. So at least this portion of it will be finished today, but we need to go forward as well. So,
hey, I want to talk about the big picture here. You know, to get something done takes a lot more than just engineering and all the great contractors that we have working on this. It takes an effort of a lot of elected officials, community support, and this is a prime example. You know, Phase 2 of Page Avenue several years ago, people would have thought, boy, money's tight, you know, things are tough, and everybody was not sure. But through the advent of a lot of different funding sources that it took to put together to get us completely funded to Mid-Rivers. So I want you to know, we're opening this today, but we are completely funded and under construction on Phase 2 of Page Avenue to complete it. And it took Amendment 3 money, which was voter-approved money to move money from certain funds from the General Revenue Fund for highway construction. It took ERA funding, federal ERA funding, and it took local funding. St. Charles County and the city of St. Peter's put money, and it took all of those things together and a Herculean lift to get us to this point.
Can't emphasize how important road projects like this are to the growth of our county and indeed the entire region. This project is not just important to St. Charles County, it's important to St. Louis County as well. Our local chambers, St. Peter's and St. Charles County League of Chambers, EDC, Partners for Progress, RCGA, all these various organizations have worked hard for the last 20 or 30 years. Now, Grace said we've been working 30, 40 years on this. I want everybody to know I've only been working 22 years.
I'd like to touch a little bit on what Executive Elman said. He's been a very, very good public servant to work with. And what he talks about all the time is what we're all about, and that's regionalism. This is for the St. Louis region. St. Charles is such a fast-growing community. It's a pleasure to come out here and cut a ribbon on a road that's going to make it better for our citizens. The other issue is MoDOT. Every time we're able to be at something with Missouri Department of Transportation, Grace and all the people, Ed Hassinger and Linda Wilson, it's always for the greater good. And that's what government is supposed to do. So when Ed Hassinger said part of this is from the ERA money, stimulus money, that money's for the greater good, and it is causing and creating jobs, and it's creating economic development, it's creating safety, not only for the community and transportation, but for our first responders who are able to do their jobs easier, which is what it's all about.
We love seeing a good plan finally come to completion. Many of you are quite aware that the Page Avenue project has been Congressman Aiken's top infrastructure project. In almost every year he's been in Congress, he has requested appropriations requests for funding to help move this project along. In several years he was successful in obtaining modest amounts of funding that would help this particular project. Page Avenue is important for the county, but also for the region. We don't have the exact figures, but the anticipated return on investment that this project will generate is going to be very worthy of the taxpayer dollars that go into it. And those returns will be things like safety enhancements, cleaner air, people won't be stuck idling here for more than a few minutes here, reduced travel time, development along the corridor, not only here but also into the central part of the county, and also the jobs that development will bring.
You didn't come here to hear us talk. Let's cut a ribbon and let's get these guys back to work to finish that project down there. Thank you to everybody. This is huge economic development for the county. Let's get people back to work. Let's get this project fully completed. Thanks to everybody for making it happen.
This is truly a project that by passing the baton, regardless who you are, regardless what party you are, and what level of government you get elected to, every individual who gets elected to those office makes this a priority. They know this is true economic development, it's true safety of the residents of St. Charles County, and this is going to improve a lot of things in the future of Missouri, especially St. Charles County. So this is an outstanding project that we are proud of, and it's an outstanding project that every legislator that comes in for the next several years will always make a priority on their list.
A team effort to get this far, and as Mayor of St. Peters, I thank everyone for being a good team. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3.